The majority of people who watch manifestation videos are looking for ways to manifest a specific person. They watch videos and try to apply things practically, and some people fail to achieve what they want. It happens because the majority of people find out about the law out of desperation. They were desperate when their partners blocked them, ignored them, and told them that they didn't love them anymore. They looked up videos to attract their partners back and found out about the law of attraction and Neville Goddard. Reading the success stories of others sparked something within them, and they thought they could do it. I will not deny that they can't do it. They actually can manifest their specific person by applying the teachings of Neville Goddard and following whatever has been said on this channel. But I recommend you put the law to the test by manifesting some other desires that you consider small before applying it to the desires you consider big, such as manifesting a specific person or becoming a millionaire. I am not saying it is necessary to do so. You can surely manifest your specific person. But what I have seen is that when we test the law and manifest some things, we start building up beliefs and start knowing at a deep level how our thoughts and feelings influence the world in which we live. It is not necessary to do so, but try it, and things will become easier. You can read thousands of success stories and watch videos, but nothing can beat your personal experience. If, in your experience, you have manifested some things consciously before, you will know that you can do it again. You can manifest other things as well. Personal experience always beats the opinions of others. Getting motivation by watching videos and reading success stories is fine, and you can continue doing so, but testing the law is a next-level thing. When you manifest something, even the things you consider small, you feel like you are on top of this world. This feeling and these experiences start building belief in the law and your abilities to manifest things. Things will click after these experiences, and you will start recognizing the mistakes you were making and what the right course of action is that you should take in order to manifest your desire. Even if you follow this Golden Nugget series daily and watch them for 5 minutes, it gives you clarity, but for the rest of the day, you have to be your own guide. To become your own guide, personal experience is needed. All I am saying is that it is not necessary, but it will make manifesting the things you desire a lot easier. You don't have to put your SP on hold. You can continue affirming and visualizing them. And on the other hand, you can start imagining other small things or desires, like manifesting a chocolate, free coffee, a dress, or a call from an old friend with whom you haven't talked in a while. Manifesting is a lifestyle, so during your journey, manifest other things as well. I have personally experienced that when we are focusing on manifesting a desire we consider big, we put that desire on a pedestal. But when we are manifesting other things along with it, the process of manifesting becomes easier and quicker. Movements happen very easily, as we are getting evidence every day and every hour. We are experiencing several things, and it is building up our faith. There is no limit. You can manifest everything. It is you who decide what you want to manifest. So, put the law to the test, watch out for your thoughts, and imagine other things as well along your journey. Manifest multiple things at once. You can manifest even the people you never met. It is very easy just to find their characteristics. Imagine your ideal partner, their qualities, and they will appear in your reality. It is all about you, your persistence, and your discipline. If you work, you can manifest someone complimenting you about your hairstyle or the way you dress. Someone can ask you for a coffee and bring it to your desk. You can manifest random things. Neville, in his lectures, gave his students an experiment that they could do in order to put the law to the test. It is known as the ladder experiment. Some of you have heard about it, but those who didn't, let me throw some light on it. Neville told his students to imagine themselves climbing a ladder. He introduced the SATs technique and told them to imagine their imaginary hand holding and their imaginary foot climbing the ladder. He asked his students to loop this action into their heads. Now, he asked his students to write on the paper, "I will not climb the ladder," and place it inside their wallet. They could even write this sentence on the mirror and read it every time they saw it. The students have to repeat their imaginary act for a few nights, and during the day they have to read this sentence. Also, he asked his students to come only if they climbed the ladder, and surprisingly, many students climbed the ladder. Incidents happened in their lives where, unknowingly, they climbed the ladder and then realized that their imagined scene came into existence. These experiments build faith in the law and the abilities of the person who manifests it. As I am writing this, I am remembering the last vacation I went on in the past few days. When I was sitting with my friends and I was thinking that we should visit X, Y, and Z cafes, my friend repeated the same thing a few seconds later and said that we should go to this cafe. Also, while driving, I was thinking about a place that we could visit the next day, and the same sentence came from his mouth. I smile when such small things take place, and I feel excited when such things happen. I was sitting with a group of friends, and there was a girl that I was meeting for the first time. I was thinking about how lovely she is and that she is interested in me. And then she held my arm. Her gesture showed what I was imagining. Little things like these build faith in the law. There are countless experiences where I manifested a coin, manifested random women complimenting me, manifested random objects, cars, experienced a lavish get-together party, booze, and whatnot. You, by your conscious assumptions, determine the nature of the world in which you live. Ignore the present state and assume the wish is fulfilled. Claim it, it will respond. The law of assumption is the means by which the fulfillment of your desires may be realized. Every moment of your life, consciously or unconsciously, you are assuming a feeling. You can no more avoid assuming a feeling than you can avoid eating and drinking. All you can do is control the nature of your assumptions. Thus, it is clearly seen that the control of your assumption is the key you now hold to an ever-expanding, happier, more noble life. With this, I hope you learned something new. Subscribe to watch more such videos. I will meet you with another golden nugget. Happy manifesting.